Okay, so this is a vegetable fermenter in there. If we can focus on that. No, we can't focus on it. Technology has failed. Seriously, come on. This video is 20 minutes of me trying to focus on a carrot. Okay, so you've got chopped up vegetables, there's cabbage, carrot, cauliflower. There's a bit of plastic, sort of silicone plastic cooking mesh stuff, and then a plate, and that's pushing up against the lid to hold everything down. And then the water that's salted these, left them overnight to extract all the juices, and then topped it up to above the vegetable line with tap water. So here's the sweet potato bed. As you can see, it's growing on. They're starting to. It's starting to grow out. Got it growing on here, and also I've got the 2 pumpkin plants. And what I'm going to try and do is train those up wires to hang up, sort of grow up this way. So you can see it where there's the white patches there. That was where we emptied a load of the fish tank. Basically the crap that collects in the bottom of the fish tank. We emptied that out on there. And this is all seeming to go quite well. There's the original potato. Lift that up. 2 more sprouts there. Alright, we've got quite a few more. So these get sprayed before they get delivered to supermarkets, and that retards the growth of sprouts. But as you can see, this one now has been sprouting for about 3 or 4 months, and now it's actually producing sprouts quite regularly. So this has just been sitting on the ground for 4 months, and every time, well, originally it was up in a glass of water like that. That was there for about 2 months, which is where I got the original sprouts for this lot. And then I've just left this lying on the ground. As you can see, it's got a couple of little roots sticking out the bottom. So I can pull these sprouts off and replant them elsewhere. I don't really have anywhere to plant them right now. But this is from one sweet potato you can get enough sprouts to do as many plants as you want from the look of it. So I'm quite happy with how that's gone, even though it did take about 4 months to have this producing sprouts regularly. So here we've got the fish tank. As you can see, it's got shade netting over there. I think Carl put that out during the week. We've had some quite strong algae growth. See if you can see this. So as you can see around the edge here, we've got pretty strong green growth of like kind of green scum algae. At the moment there's nothing stripping, there's nothing removing solids from the surface here. All of the solids are, all of the, like, there's no overflow to remove the algae from the surface. You can see here we've taken the as you can see we've taken the filter from the original pond and placed this on the top, on the new tank. So the old ponds are now completely unused. If you can look in the top here. I don't know how well that's going to focus. So what we've got is an inlet pipe here. That's off at an angle inside, so it swirls around. And then that should push all the solids out to the side to reduce it, and then inside there's a I believe a 5-gallon bucket that you saw when I opened the lid. That's got foam on the bottom to act as a filter, and then pebbles to hold all that down, and then it overflows from inside that out and down to here. So what I'll try and do is draw off some of the fish waste from the bottom and take a look at how much it's removing. So this is the water that I've removed from the sump. I don't know how well you can see that. It is very green, which might be a problem. I'm not sure. In fact, actually, if anyone knows, that would be quite useful to find out. We have barley straw in the tank somewhere, under there somewhere. I don't know where it is. We have barley straw dissolving in here somewhere. That doesn't seem to be having a huge amount of effect. I have previously dosed it with algicide to try to remove the algae, which killed it all off, and now it's all back again. Okay, so we're now in the outside garden. This used to be the old vegetable patch, and as part of my work next year, as part of the year of food, I'm basically going to be refurbishing this into a full-size vegetable garden. So a lot of the stuff I'll be doing in the winter and early spring of next year will be renovating this lot. I did take the weed whacker in here and knock down as many of these as I could. Originally this was up above the height of the glass house there. I have ordered a propane weed burner, which should hopefully allow me to clear this a lot easier and sort of keep it down. That hasn't arrived yet, so as soon as that arrived I'll probably do a video, because I think it's probably going to be quite fun. So as you can see, we've got the old greenhouse there, and then the replacement there, and then in the middle here we've got one of the bean plants. These are green beans, I think. And if we go and have a look, I think we're just starting to get our first... Yeah, here we go. So you can see we're just getting our first fruit on that. This one, you can see it's got some nettles in it. The carpet and the wood is there to stop the chickens digging it up, because this is the only one outside of the net. And this isn't attached to the irrigation system either, so it's... I just put it here because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. There were two others, but the chickens have dug those up, so that's a bit of a shame. As soon as I get the inside of this net cleared out in the winter, I want to completely clear it out and have all of this sort of stuff inside there. You can see the blue pipe there was what we were using for the original net hoops, and I've just noticed that my beans have died off, so that might mean that they're... I need to have a look at that. That's interesting. Okay, so these are green beans, and they appear to have died. Let's go and take a look at that. So, yeah, these beans are dead, or dying. Let's see, we've got quite a few of them hanging down from the ceiling here. Quite a few growing down the stem. So I wonder what could have caused that. And it's just the whole plant. It's not just one side of it. You can see the other half growing up through the corn there. Okay. Well, what I'll probably do is harvest as many of these as I can, and then take the plant down. That's a shame. Here we've got the some of these are pumpkins and some of these are butternut squash, and then we've got, I think, another large pumpkin plant that kind of snuck in here early on in the season. I don't know how that happened. Doesn't look like there's actually any pumpkins growing on it from what I can see. We've got flowers though. This is that aubergine plant. I kind of not really bothered with that. So you can see the onions and everything. Half of those I've already pulled out. The rest of them, there's onions in the ground there, and I was going to pull them out as I need them. Eventually I'm going to just rip out this whole lot and start again. Probably winter crops. I don't know what to really grow in there. Maybe cabbage or something. The corn is corning. I don't think there's any ears on there yet, unless that's one there. No, it's not. So still waiting for ears of corn to grow. This is bloody butcher, so it's going to be like a flower corn. And I've got these ones in the ground at the moment in order to grow enough seeds to do a whole big plot next year, because I've only started with about 20 seeds, of which I've used about 10. So you've got the potatoes starting to die back. These are probably going to be good to lift soon. In fact, there seems to be Seems to be a lot of stuff dying back in here. I think what I might have to do is make sure the watering system's working. As you can see, actually, we've got potato seeds there. That might be an interesting thing to try starting. Yeah, so these tyre stacks are 3 high. So there's three layers of tyres in these. And what I might do is start taking one apart in a couple of weeks' time to just see how it's progressed, and I'll leave the others in the ground and remove the watering system and use that to store them for the winter. So we're now out in the field. We've got some chickens rustling around over there, and these are the pumpkin plants. These are now been out for about 2 weeks. As you can see, they're gradually building up leaves, and the idea is just to let these grow and cover this whole area with pumpkin plants. See, you're getting loads of little grass seeds down here. Okay.